promise to help each other, celebrate the joys of life, and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show.
You know what it is? Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. Let's turn out we do. Hey.
They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you man. I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my pimpin' shit. About to go in and buy me a whip. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blizzard. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch. I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make you bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and I think this petition needs to come through to have all of the creators who
These uncensored STELLARBLADE games would be fun that way. Oh boy.
Because it doesn't appeal, because it appeals to the male gaze. They really need to stop using that. Sony, you need to make Shift Up cook.
This petition is not only to free STELLARBLADE, but to send a clear message to Sony, Nintendo, and the rest of the publishers in the gaming industry that we players will not tolerate any form of censorship moving forward.
I'm really disappointed because as a grown man, I really expected to have at least some type of responsibility to look after myself and do what I want in the comforts of my own home. Yeah, that's it. This is bullshit.
Hey Sony, I want you to take off the censor off the games, STELLARBLADE, because I'm looking forward to play this game as well. Because my game won't be here until Wednesday from the mail, and I want things to change and what's going on around the world and stuff. And sign a petition, all right, and stuff. All right, bye.
Hello, my name is Jeremy, and I am signing the STELLARBLADE petition because I too am tired of how Sony is constantly censoring games left and right, back and forth, for absolutely no reason whatsoever to fit some stupid, worthless, pointless agenda. STELLARBLADE is definitely a breath of fresh air, and it needs to stay that way. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's VB Christian. My name is on the petition. Sony, this means war. Woke mob, this means war. Grums, you have my sword and you have my shield. So let's get this ball rolling and let's finally hashtag free STELLARBLADE. Let's end this. God bless. Hey guys.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Yo. Ain't that something, K-Mega? Was that fun?
Yeah, I mean, seeing it again, I've always wanted to know what those people look like. I always wanted to know what those people look like, but now seeing them, now every time that I go by and I see a person that looks like that, I'm wondering, are you a STELLARBLADE? Are you signing the STELLARBLADE petition? Are you fighting the so-called woke mob so you can give Grums the sword and shield for digital booty. I see it now. I see it now, and it's not pleasing. It's not pleasing at all, and it's pretty crazy, as you can see, that they're almost at their first goal, or I think this is their second goal, because I think the other one was like 12,000. Now it's up to almost 50.
These cats are coolin'.
Bro, IMAX.
Hello,
I
my name is
feel you,
Michael Lyon,
please.
and I bought a PS5 because I wanted to play Stellar Blade. I was promised that this game would be no censorship, unedited, unraw, just a great, amazing, even a Game of the Year contender. I think that it's not fair and okay that Sony has decided to censor the game, especially right at the release date. I think that's false advertising. I think that's not fair to the developer shift up.
I
Oh my
mean,
God.
I could keep going, but this is wild.
Keep going. Keep going. I want to see. I want you to. Okay, so not the black dude, but
Hold on real quick. Before we keep going, I
Yeah.
just want to shout out the people that just showed up. So shout out to Kato.
Yeah.
I see you in the chat. Good to see you. K Mega's PC was fighting for his goddamn life. It
No, the internet was fighting for the other damn tornadoes out here.
That shit looked like it was. I bet it signed the petition. I bet K Mega signed the petition and slowed down his PC.
You know what? No, I did enter so I could give this information to the masses. I did go in as anonymous person, but you know what? Like, as you can see, I enjoy real booty. It's not digital booty. I'm fighting for the pants off, dance off, a petition. So I might start that and see how many people will join that cause.
Sure.
Because we need these people to get that. We need the people to get some real ass up in here for real.
That is a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Raichi as well. He said, "Did we get the date for 33 Immortals?" No, we didn't get a date, but we did get a what is it called? Like a time where we could test it or something like that. Like you can sign up for the test or something like that, like a beta test.
Yeah.
There you go, beta test.
Beta test. Yeah.
So I think that's supposed to be late May. I think May 26th or 24th or something like that. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'll have to go back and look at that whole showcase. I kind of sped through it earlier today, but shout out to IMAX as well. Says, for the love of everything holy in the world, please stop using the word woke. You're using it wrong. Yeah, I was gonna almost said you're ruining it, but yeah,
absolutely
same thing.
Yeah.
Dorian Gray, good to see you. Said people are standing up. Good. And then Mike Johnson says, yo, it's crack-a-lack-and DJ Berto Das comes through saying pants off, dance off.
Let's go.
So he already knows what it is with K Mega at least. But anyways, I want to get back to this petition. Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to a couple more because I just think this is wild. But at the same time, I see what they're doing, and I'm not mad at them for doing it. Okay? I'm not mad at them for doing it, but it is a little weird that this is what makes people stand up.
That's my
personal take from it.
That's my whole thing. I mean, go
it
ahead
takes
and
a little
listen.
ass and booty that's fictional for you to stand up for a game in a way, and I'm just like, that's something.
There's
been a lot of different messed up things that happen within the world of gaming, and we're standing up for some like we got developers losing jobs, we got all these different real world IRL issues, and we doing free Stellar Blade.
Man, free Stellar Blade.
That's why.
Free digital booty, bro. Free digital yams. I am through with y'all.
So. Yeah, let's keep it moving with some of these. You cool, K-Mac? You good to listen?
Yes, I've listened to them last night. I could not believe it.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Will Too Humble here. Man, how about y'all take the censorship off? Man, it is freaking ridiculous, man. Let the people play the game that they spent $70 to $100 on. I just don't get the fact that you sit here and you've done something because it's getting so much attraction. Like, let the gamers be gamers, man. Like, get that out of here. Will Too Humble out.
Censorship sucks.
in all of its forms. So developers, don't let Sony push you around. Demand that the game you developed and would like released gets released with none of the changes that Sony wants in there for whatever arbitrary reasons they would like them. So again, Abby getting railed in Last of Us 2, good. Asian character in a game with too much cleavage, ooh, can't have that.
This dude here. This dude here. this dude you got to
Last
this
of
right
Us,
here.
Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate, full frontal nudity, full jiggle physics, full hardcore sex scenes, not an ounce of it censored. Stellar Blade, 17 costumes, 17 were censored and added mesh to different areas so that they didn't show too much ass. Blood was also heavily censored. We got baited and switched out. We got lied to. It's false advertisement. Remember, 17 costumes. Fight for it and let's win this.
That motherfucker had me crying. I was in tears because he was dead serious. Jiggle physics. 17 people are tripping about the okay, keep going.
What's happening right now is censorship on a stupid level. You know, in Baldur's Gate 3, you can have bear sex and freaking naked people, but God forbid Eve from Stellar Blade has a little bit of skin showing in her suit. Why can't we appreciate the art that Shift Up worked so hard to implement into their game?
That's wild.
Bro.
Dude, he left too.
Bro, he was not done.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I would wish the video games to go back to the used to back then when I was a kid. No censorship. I hate censorship in general. They're trying to ruin everything. Thank you. Support this.
And look, with Stellar Blade, it's not just the skin being covered. It's not just that. It's the kills, it's the gore. There's probably more censorship that we don't even know about yet, which is unfortunate. I mean, I don't understand. It's an M-rated game. We're all adults here. Why can't we just be adults and enjoy something that the ESRB has already deemed okay for us to consume?
That man had to have seconds.
There's the other guy right there. That's his second time too at the end. Oh no, you already that was his first time. You've already played him though.
Yeah, I already played those two.
Yeah, you sign up, you'll see more.
Please Shift Up, please uncensored Stellar Blade.
Yeah, I already seen that one too, I think.
Yeah. So if you sign up, you'll see more. Those are the top supporters, which means they paid money to this cause. Listen, to be honest, I understand the situation. I understand they're about the censorship, but they also have to put in consideration that Sony is trying to sell as many copies as possible of this game, right? Their games are not selling very well. And if they need to drop it down a smidgen so teenagers or young kids or preteens can play the game, there'll be some parents there that's looking at this and it's like, yo, this is a little bit too much. I'm not going to get this game. So therefore, they have to put that in consideration. I understand that some of these people here, some of these gentlemen want the full package, all these other costumes. But the only thing that I'm going to tell you that will calm your nerves, ladies and gentlemen, especially for people who are out here that wants this to not be censorship, wait till it comes on PC. And at that point, trust me, the mod community is going to have a field day. It's almost going to feel bad for Eve for what the mod community is going to do to her in these digital streets. So just wait for it to come to PC. Get you a PC because there will be hey man, if you want you want ass clapping, you know what I'm saying? You want full nudity, all the kibbles and bits to be shown. Wait till the PC community get a hold of that game. They will have it all what you want. So I'm looking forward to playing the game. But I mean, this to me is really ridiculous. It's almost on the same wavelength as what is Devil May Cry, where Sony censored the shots of I forget her name, where she's butt ass naked and you see her ass crack. And Sony blurted out on the Xbox. You could see it, which tripped me out. Like, oh wow, but I get it. Listen, let your freaky flag fly. I have no problem with people having fetishes or whatever. I was listening to a woman saying that she masturbates to Bluey's dad.
Wow.
Yeah. Go check it out. It was on Twitter. It was on Twitter X. I was like, yo, and you know what I'm saying? She decent looking woman. She just was sitting there coming out saying, look, she loves his voice. She said she'll just get in there, get comfortable, and listen to his voice and touch herself. So I mean, listen, like I said, let your freaky flag fly. K Mega does not care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's between you and your bedroom. But for me, looking at these grown men getting all out of pocket for costumes, this isn't the way. There is so many other things out there that you should sign a petition for in gaming to help gaming to be a better place. I understand about censorship, but listen, man, Sony wants to try to capitalize on making the most money as possible. So if they want to, take some of the more provocative things out, then I understand why they did it.
Yeah. Shout out to K-Med because he's been on top of it like for a hot minute now, and I've seen him put like that's where I originally seen some of these videos. It's off K-Med's Twitter handle, Twitter handle, and this shit just had me cracking up. I was just like, goodness gracious. He says you can scroll down and see them, even download the videos. LOL, shit is wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Tish, that's her name. Thank you.
Like like I said, I'm never gonna tell somebody or not purposefully, because you get somebody in their feelings, you tell them to shut the fuck up or something, right? But I'm not gonna purposefully tell somebody, yo, like you don't have the right to do that, right? I mean, everybody technically has their freedom of speech that they can say. So like everybody wants to protect freedom of speech until something happens to them, right?
Right.
Or and it's the same the other way around as well, right? People want to attack freedom of speech until, why can't I speak about this, right? You go to Dubai and do something you ain't supposed to do, right?
Right. Like that one dude.
Then you're like, oh shoot, I do miss America. Like, oh shit, like this is not good.
Right.
Going to prison for giving somebody the middle finger or something like that, right? It's crazy.
Different rules, right?
In other parts of the world and whatnot. So, so on that side, I hear what they're saying, but at the same time, I'm just like I said earlier, K Mega, like y'all came outside to finally support video games, but it was for ass and titties.
Listen, when there's plenty of ass and titties in the real world that you can buy, I'm sure you can buy for $70 somewhere if you're lacking in skill. I mean, an ability to try to get you a woman. I don't know, man. Listen, and I see Dornage saying
Dorian Gray.
Whatever how you say his name. He says, but I bet you cared about the graffiti. No, I didn't. Because when I first seen, I didn't know anything about the graffiti situation. I mean, when I first seen it, I thought it was meaning for like something to be horny. I thought it was harder. Like I just glanced and kept it moving because there was so much I was so sick of seeing people bitching about her not having enough ass out or something like that, or titties out. Like I was seeing that and I'm like, oh, so people upset because it said harder. And then when there was people that brought up the situation of why they were offended because it was saying the hard R and they brought that up, it's no different. It's like what you were saying, Ham. Yes, you can make your point, but see to tell the people to see, that's that one thing that I was saying on Lemon Show Saturday, is basically when you say, "Oh, I bet you cared about the hard R," oh, that's much more serious than digital booty. When there's a group of people that are offended by something, and then I see people that aren't my race trying to tell me it's not, you should not be offended by that, or that or the people that's relatable to what that word hard, if it meant hard R, means to them, then that's a different subject. It's not the same thing. And so there for me, but no, as me personally, I didn't even catch it like that. I mean, us Gen X kids, we grew up in a world where, yes, there's racism, there's still racism, but that people were not as sensitive to things because we used to clown each other racially. We used to say all different things. We used to hear different things, TV shows, all types of things were so much more out there in your face and not sensitive to people's needs. I mean, to wants or desires to want to hear or not to hear back then. So a lot of us, I would say, it's not offended by certain things. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't catch it until I seen what people said. But if people are upset about it, it's fine. If people are upset about the situation, like I said earlier, about Stellar Blade censorship, I get that. But it's what me and Ham are bringing up is, this is what gets you to come and wanting to support gaming, is this? There's so many other things out there that matter in gaming that you can address. And matter of fact, how about you do a petition about how you can sit there and buy and support Sony's first party games? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, what them sales going to look like? So, I mean, you know, how about we make a petition about, hey, stop sending out $70 games, new IPs, and having them go to die on a vine, as you see this game behind me right here that look like it's on its last leg, which unfortunate, the game is dope as hell. And you know, I think the game's got a lot of legs. But listen, that should be something that we should talk about. Let the industry pay attention to that. But you know, no, titties and ass is way more important. So good. Go ahead and let you cook. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook.
Yeah, I just think that's funny. It's always this type of stuff, though, right? Like, you go into any, you know, hobby or sport or like government or anything like that, like real issues seem to kind of slide while dumbass shit put to the forefront. Like, we see it every day on the news and whatnot. Like we talking about like, oh, like hunger or the thirst of another country. Meanwhile, we'll have like a Flint, Michigan going on. It's just like trying to like cover up a real issue and put like something else to the forefront as if that's gonna boost something in some sort of way into and the wild thing about it is we always think, oh, maybe that one dumb thing might manifest into them actually seeing the real issues, and then it never comes out.
Right. And I don't, you know, again, I get it, I understand it, but to go this far to do a petition, okay, so you get this petition to let's say 100,000 people sign this, right?
Wait, sign this?
Yeah, let's say 100,000 people.
Oh, let's say, okay, gotcha.
Let's say 100,000 people signs this, right? What needle would it move? Because it's funny to me, as much as Sony has been railroading you guys, where was the petition for, why do I have to pay $10 extra for a game when I already bought it? And I'm looking at the competition giving their gamers and their supporters free digital, I mean free upgrades, and we have to pay $10 for a game that we already own. Why we can't get that same thing? Where's the petition for that? Where's the petition for, you know, listen, I sit here and paid $70 for this game, and it's done on the weekend and it's broken. You know, where's the petition for that? Where, like, that's the stuff that I'm like, okay, if Grums was making a petition about this, I mean, making a petition about that as well, and he wanted to include this, then I'm like, okay, man, he's all trying to change any and everything in the gaming thing. But he is adamant about this garbage. And to me,
Right.
that to me is a slap in the face to everything else of what gamers are saying that is wrong right now within the industry that needs to be addressed. That's way more serious, because this is hitting our pockets. And as a PlayStation gamer, you know, I would kind of want them to fight to keep me as a PlayStation gamer, right? But no, this is what's going to make you not continue to be a PlayStation gamer. And then when I'm looking at the guys with the mask, this is what's funny to me, because they want to complain, they want to speak their piece, but they also know that if their ass gets seen by their girlfriends, insignificant others, family, friends, they're going to get cooked. So they're hiding themselves, but they want to talk about this. So that's why they're wearing this mask. That like I said, man, if you're going to get on here and make a video to complain and donate the money that you're going to donate to be a top supporter, man, let your freaky flag fly. Show your face. Hell with it. It is what it is, bro, at this point.
And see, I'm the same person that told people, you know, like, and I'm kind of backing up K Mega on this part. It's just that, yo, if a game is, and I'm saying this to the people that were saying, hey, they need to cover up Stellar Blade and oh, it's too sexy and stuff like that. To those folks, it's just like, just don't buy it. Right? It's the same thing that I said about Zal Tales of Kinzera. If that bothers you, that there's any sweet baby stuff on it whatsoever, just don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
No one needs. I mean, if you want to speak your piece, speak it, but keep it moving. Right. Afterwards, you don't have to sit here day after day. Like I think that's a little ridiculous, right? But then again, the petition, I can't really get mad at. I could just kind of laugh at, right? Because
at that shit. Yeah,
I'm
not mad at it.
I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna laugh at it because it's just funny that it's this that people want to get frustrated with when there's so many things happening within the industry, with jobs, with how was AI gonna be implemented into games. Why can't games come out finished, as you were saying, K Mega? Why can't we get a smooth game when it comes out? If it says it's gonna hit this, you know, frame rate, or if it's gonna hit this level of fidelity, why can't we walk those kind of things back and stuff like that?
Right.
Like you spent $70 and you're, you know, web slinging your way, looking like a piece of tofu cube on the screen, and I mean, Xbox can get the smoke too. Redfall, absolutely atrocious.
Right.
Like, you came out with a dud right at the big, right when you're supposed to be turning your brand around. Like, I just don't understand, like, why it's ass and titties that have to be petitioned about instead of the real situations that are within games. But anyway,
I want to be serious for a second on this, because I've been having fun with it, but I want to be serious as well. There is a problem going on within the world, but most likely I'm just going to stick with guys within the US, right? Loneliness is a real thing, and the way that, and I see this on the internet a bit, and when I talk to my kids about how dating is, and then the standards and what's going on with it and things like that, I do feel bad for these kids today, and I do feel bad for if you are a person that's lonely right now, and or I should say lonely, but not in a relationship or in between or whatever,
or in a bad relationship,
or just in a bad relationship. These guys, not all of them, I'm sure some of them have wives and girlfriends or something like that, or, you know, significant others or whatever. But for the majority, some of these guys are so passionate about it that it almost seems like, look, this is their, like the one guy when you first started the show that was saying, man, I'm a grown man and, you know, I want to enjoy myself at home the way that I want. Bro, well, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you are a grown man, but does the digital TNA is getting you that type of pleasure to where you feel that you need to pay into something or to stand up that strong, that's what I'm saying. There is some things going on here that's more serious, where guys are having a problem of getting out and reaching out to significant others and trying to and having some form of relationship, to where this, it could be a deal, but not as serious a deal like this is. And to me, that's a problem that should be addressed as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I see it when when I've talked to some of these people, like some of these guys, like some of these young dudes, they don't even know how to talk to a woman, like without doing the shit on the text. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how about you say, I remember how, like, when my sons first was getting on the dating scene and shit, and I'm like, yo, holla at her. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to her, man. Well, I'll text her. No, bro. No. That's not how you do it. You sit there and you talk, you get to know, understand, all that type of shit. But a lot of these dudes don't get that type of vibe, right? Like, they don't know how to go and approach a woman. And then they listening to this stupid ass music that don't make no sense. Nothing is about like, we grew up on slow jams and stuff that we had some, there was wild shit that we listened to as well. But that was, you want to be cool and smooth. Everything is all rough and rugged, and you want to treat this person like shit just because you don't want them to get, man, it's so weird these days now. So I can understand that it's maybe different. And it is, if you look at these studies, is that these guys, there's men out here having problems of finding relationships because they don't know how to talk to people anymore. They're more sheltered. And so if this is what they need to get themselves to be satisfied, I'm cool for you being satisfied about it. If that's, like I said, let your freaky flag fly. But it is kind of something there that needs to be addressed and fixed, because everybody needs some form of companionship and, and want to feel like they want to be wanted. And it's not going to happen with digital TNA. It's just not going to happen like that. It's just not the same.
Miss Joanna Dark coming out with the right hook right here, saying,
bro,
Ella serial killers. That's what they are. LOL.
Yeah.
And I'm going to actually I'm going to take the mic from you for a moment, K Mega, and I'm going to say something serious my goddamn self. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a person that feels very comfortable walking up and talking to random people. I always have, right? I've always been able to be friends with all sorts of different types of people. So people that are really popular within, whether it was school or, getting to know random, people like through the internet and stuff like that as well. Like I know my way to navigate to get to, the people that I want to talk to for the most part, right? Also, I've also, with that being said, this has been the flip side of it as well. I've always been very caring and nurturing to those that don't really have the ability to be as loud or as boastful or proud of themselves as they may want to be, right? So back when I used to go to school, so like elementary, middle school, high school, I played football, played sports, did track, played basketball, baseball, did a little bit of soccer as well. So like I was cool with all the jocks and whatnot, right? And plus I'm a big black dude, so now I went to a predominantly white school. I'm a big black dude. Not a lot of people wanted to fuck with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the nature of what it is. But I would be kicking it with, some of the popular folks, but not really. That wasn't really my crowd. My crowd were kind of the people that were a little bit more to themselves, and I was a gamer. So I was friends with a lot of other gamers and stuff like that, right? Which they're not cool, but they're not really completely hated all the time. Right? Or at least in my time of going to school, that's how it was. But then there was like, people with special needs and stuff like that. And I was always, a little, it's like very helpful with people. Like sometimes I remember specifically, shout out to this brother named Andrew. He passed away a little while back, but I used to go over to his house, and because his mom's was really cool, they were really supportive with our football team, right? So like I'd go over there. I knew he lived right down the street from me, so I'd go over there, show him some love, play some video games with him. He was one of the special needs kids that like repeated himself a lot, and didn't really take care of himself. His mom more or less helped him, bathe and do all this other stuff. But he knew people. He knew how to, he knew what was a good time and what was a bad time, right? So like I'd go over there, kick it with him, play video games and stuff like that, hang out for a couple hours, leave, like once a month kind of thing. As I progressed into school, I was friends with all different types of folks. Like I don't know how what other way to put it. So like coming out, and now it's 20 years later, dang near, since I graduated. Like it's about 15 years since I graduated, technically. 15 years. Or so, give or take. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'm losing my numbers. But anyways, so it's been a while, and I'm starting to look and see kids growing up nowadays, right? And keep in mind, I've worked with people with disabilities as well. I was a direct support professional for 6 years, so I'd help people with disabilities, like get them out of their wheelchairs, help them bathe, help them like learn new things, calorie count for them, just whatever they needed, I took care of them. Right? So seeing some of the stuff that they went through and helping them through it, it's kind of tough nowadays. Because I don't know, parents are a little different than they were when I was growing up. With that being said, you start to look around and see, some of these like top voice supporters and whatnot. And I'm not saying any of them are like slow by any means or anything like that, right? But I'm recognizing like the type of friendship and stuff like that I'd see working with people with disabilities, where they like they just crave to be, out and about and to be just like everybody else, right? But you don't always get that. So like you end up finding other things that you are really in tune to, and you just dive deep into it. And the way that the world is kind of changing now, it's almost like I'm watching people like it's almost like even higher IQ folks that can do normal things are still suffering from the same things that I would see people with like people that needed to take like a lot of different medication or needed a lot of different existential help and stuff like that. And it's just like, I feel like in a way our world is almost driving people straight into like disability needs, stuff like that. So where it's just like, you look at social media, and I mean, you could just go out and about, right? And you'll see people where it's just like, are they okay? Like, do they need some? And then you find out they're really perfectly fine. They're just like, they just need some help. They need some guidance. They need something.
Right.
They need some booty in this situation.
Yeah.
In this situation, they need some booty and stuff like that. And it's just like, I just don't know, man. Like, I feel bad. I feel more bad than I do like wanting to make fun of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean, as an Xbox guy, seeing these stands go crazy like that. Yes, no, that I do want to make fun of them on that level, but it's not. That's why I said I wanted to take it seriously and talk about loneliness, like you're kind of addressing, and then the fact that communication skills amongst people aren't the same, especially with the younger generations. They're very hard. Like these kids are way smarter than we could ever imagine being when we were kids. But our experiences in life is just totally different, and you can see it. Like I have to address this, and I get tired of always having to try to educate people. Stop using the word woke. Re-chilling. He's saying something. He says something K-Mega doesn't understand. This is not about Eve. It's about all the censorship. There are thousands of people like Stellar Blade on PC. This game became a symbol against the woke agenda. This, bro, stop using woke. It's that you're taking something that the right-wing white nationalists have used, that it was a word used from black people from the 30s talking about racism. Stop using that word. If you want to say the whatever agenda, the whatever else, but don't say woke. That's not what woke means. They take it and turn it into something. Well, that's the new form of terminology. Stop it. No. I will not tolerate it. I'm going to correct anybody that uses that shit every time that I'm on the show. I don't care. So but listen, this is how we dealt with it. We don't buy it. We ignore it. If you're that upset about what's going on with Stellar Blade, don't buy it. That will get people's attention. It's just that simple. The one thing that what you're saying, Ham, you're absolutely right. The thing that is the biggest problem is that people are oversensitive about everything. I mean, some things you just fucking ignore. Like when somebody gets out there and they say, like they quick to think that I'm going to get upset because they call me fat. No, I don't care. My fat ass will probably smash your bitch if you keep on slipping. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't married, I'm a demon. Don't sit there and try to play me like that. Don't knock it. I've seen some of the most unattractive men pull the most beautiful women. It's all about charisma, style, and confidence. So you're not going to piss me off by sitting here talking about you're a man talking to another man, and why the fuck would you care about my appearance in the first place unless you're gay? And if you are, and I'm not interested. So move on. But the thing to me is that people get, oh, well, the sweet baby and all this stuff. Listen, I want more inclusion in the gaming. As people as a person of color, I want to see more people like me in games. I don't mind playing as white men, white women, Asian men, Asian women, Latinos, gay, straight, I don't care. Muslims, non-Christians, atheists, I don't care. Give me a good story. Give me some great gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Give me something that can sink my teeth into to say, oh, this game is dope. That's all I care about. I don't care about all this other shit. And when you get into this point of saying, well, this is the Stellar Blade is the face of what's going on. Did you not pay attention to everything that me and Ham was saying in the beginning of this podcast about the people that lost their jobs, but yet CEOs out there and Embracer Group is over here can save their own skin by making investors happy, by breaking up shit? They're still making their money. They're still making their money. But all these other people got to look for jobs. That's important. Us paying all this money for games, $70 to $110 a pop, and then these games are coming out busted and like, oh yeah, like somebody said, I suck it up. You'll be all right. We'll fix it when it's ready. No, those are the things that's important, not this. And I understand you think that, well, it's about censorship. We are dealing with censorship on every other level, but this is the thing. Like, okay, you guys talk about y'all don't want to talk about politics, but yet y'all keep bringing politics into the gaming space. And then when y'all say it, the shit wrong and get corrected, then y'all get pissy. It's the craziest shit to me, man. Yep. I don't know, man. It's wild. So listen, these men here, these gentlemen, I feel some of them are lonely and they need to be not made fun of. They will be. I mean, we came in here, we clowned them a little bit. But there's going to be people that's going to be so savage to them that they're going to put them more into into being more of a hermit. And it's just like what these are how serial killers. It's not saying that any of these gentlemen are going to be serial killers, but this is how, like Dark said, this is what births those type of. If you learn about a lot of those people that go out and do sinister shit, it's because they were shunned, they were hurt, they were lonely, and that's type of thing. That's the thing that we need to talk about. And lastly, Mike Johnson. You know better. He said, "K Magic, that music we grew up in was for simps, was simp music, brother." Oh my God, oh my Lord. Oh, okay. So the music today is what's popping. Okay, a zigga zigga zooga. Did y'all hear what Doja Cat was listening to talk about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Come on, man, stop that. Get that shit out of here. Give me the old school any day of the week. Oh my God.
All right, so let me hop back on the train. So
yeah,
John TJ said with a $2 super chat, just throwing that out there. He says, "Hi guys, appreciate it, brother. Thank you for stopping in." What I wanted to say is, as much as we'd like to admit, going to the bar, picking up the girl, sure, that might be something that me and you could do without much of a thought, right? We're just saying, oh, we're going out to have some drinks, and it just happens. Right. Sometimes you go down there with a plan, it doesn't come out. Sometimes you go down there with no plan, and you end up being the pimp of
the pants off, dance off. Let's go.
It just happens.
It just
but
happens.
some of the but the thing is like, sure, there are still people like us that still do that kind of stuff that we used to do back then.
Right.
But the thing is the tide is changing to the point where a lot of folks are choosing not to do what we used to do because it's a waste of time, or my moms and dad, they met each other online, so I don't see the point in going out because they met each other online, and I don't, and I'm too nervous to go. And see, like, I met my wife online. I don't got no problem with online dating and stuff like that. That's no problem.
Same.
At all.
Same.
I have no problem with any of that kind of stuff. But the thing is, as I was online dating, I was still going out to the clubs.
Yes.
I still, doing things, meeting people, going to concerts and stuff like that. And that lifestyle slowed down once I found a woman. The clubs and stuff started to, it's a little scarce now when I go out and do that kind of stuff, go out and spend that type of money. But the thing is like, since these people are a whole lot less willing to go out and stuff like that, and let's also keep in mind, women have changed a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, they may still be going out, or a good amount of them may still be willing to go out, but their level of whether they're willing to holler at you or not is different than it was back then.
It was.
Right?
It is. Yeah.
And let's also be real. Like, the news and all that stuff got folks scared to death to talk to new people. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get something in my drink, which does happen, which is terrible.
Right. Yeah.
But like, that's a constant fear. Meeting somebody and going to the party with them afterwards. Like, if you watch the news too much, you'll never want to do that kind of stuff.
Facts.
Right?
They were doing roofies back in the days.
Yeah. Those one night good nights that you'd pull at the club. Those are hard. Like, things like that are just harder to do nowadays. Even though we have so many more security resources to help us out with those situations, people still are very naive to them happening to them until it's too late.
Right.
So, like, with the infiltration of negative news mixed with the why should I even bother attitude, it's just a mixture of just people just being like, you know what, fuck it. They say fuck it to the point that they, it's almost like, if I learned how to speak fluent Spanish by the age of 9, but I didn't use it again until I was 35.
Oh yeah, you cooked.
And then I'm expected to go talk to somebody and be like completely understood or have that swag like I think I should. It's not going to work the same way. Languages change. The way that people, the way that people talk to each other has changed. Different. Choice select words are different. That's hot isn't the same as it was
as it
back
was
in the
then.
day.
Yeah. You're right.
So just with that being said, I'm just like, man, like I do feel for some of these folks because it's just like they were raised in a time where it's just like I'm more safer if I stay in. And plus some of these areas of the world are so or areas of just the United States.
Right.
It's so crazy where it's like staying inside is the best thing to do.
Right. It is.
Go ahead and take the cake. I gotta take this call.
Okay, all right. And there's super chats here. I'll read some of those super chats. I'll read some of those super chats for you. Let me go up to okay, let me find it. Okay, MJ Dark, you know what I'm saying? He said stellar serial killers. That's what they are. Just messy. Okay, let me keep going. Drawing TJ, he said, hi guys, what's going on, brother? What's happening? Let's let's go. MJ Dark, he said, Mr. Still your girl, Megafold 5 out here, bro. It's nuts to me how these dudes look. I was reading what Still Rain was saying. He absolutely right. Like, let me read the rest of these super chats for him, and then I'll get to that point. Drawing TJ, he said I commented on the post of you guys saying, damn, he says, damn, you guys need to get laid and touch grass. Funny enough, I like old school rap, 50 Cent, Tupac, and the Game, Dr. Dre, Outkast, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Bro, I don't know, man. Like the music situation today. And listen, my kid, I lived through the youth through my kids because my kids, my daughter, she listens to hip hop. My son listens to hip hop and other stuff. Yeah, I can hear you. All
right, cool.
Yeah, and but the music, like when I'm listening to the stuff that they listening to, right? Like it's depressing. Nothing is like
not motivational.
It's nothing motivational anymore, and it's always like if this look, I got the women. Listen, I love when a woman sit there. Like Little Kim was always one of my favorite rappers because she would push out her sexuality, but there is no Queen Latifah or no oh my goodness, or like a yo-yo or any type of female rapper that would sit there and could talk about woman empowerment and still be sexy at the same time. Like there's none of that anymore.
Like a Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, like a Lauryn Hill. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to think of I can't think of the other MC Light. Like there was so many female rappers at that era that was talking about woman empowerment, but still being sexy. And then when Little Kim was doing it, she not only was doing what the female rappers are doing today, but she would also be hard with her shit and still talk about woman empowerment. You just don't get that. It's all like, look,
I liked Eve back in the day, bro.
Yeah, Eve. And then when these dudes, they're so like everything is so like that, like there's really not even no party music at all. People are grooving to trap music and that shit.
Fuzzy Belvedere came in and said Foxy Brown.
Yeah, Foxy Brown, bro. Like
she was wild.
Yo, bro, she was wild and she was hot in her
album cover was something.
Bro, talk about it. Anyway, so talk about that chocolate thing there, boy. Lord have mercy. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different. The music is different. The vibe is different. Like I would sit there and hit my son up and I'm like, all right, when he was over there with this, he was with this his girl Allie and shit. Like, and so we get into these conversations like with the homies, like it would be it's like how I grew up with my grandfather with the old men on the hill. So there'll be adult conversations. And so, like, okay, my son's over now. He's 17, 18 years old. So he's sitting here amongst us old guys. We in here, we gaming, we talking, we drinking. And so we start asking, we all having conversations. It says, so I'm asking one of my homeboys asked my son, like, hey man, so what kind of music you listen to when you smash your girl? And so he's like, what did he say? It was one of the, I'm not going to disrespect the dead. That dude, I think he killed himself. He, little Uzi or one of those little dudes, it was a little something. And when everybody looked at what? Like, you ain't listening to no Dwelly or no Osley Brothers or no, you know what I'm saying? You over here making love to that shit. Well, that's what we listen to. And he started laughing. We clowning him, right? Like that, and so when
was it like XXX Extension or
something like that?
Or,
yeah. No, it was one of them
little Peep or
little Uzi, little Wop, little something. It was one of them little. He got a little in his name, but he passed away. Okay, it was one of those little dudes, right? Like he had a little in his name, and we like, you over here smashing your girl to that? Like, I mean, that don't even sound cool to me. Like, how is that even? Like, what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But
General Spartan brought back the old school joint saying,
right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like us smashing to NWA. Now, if that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
coming straight from the underground.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if I'm gonna have to get a quickie going and get to the spot, if it's one of those random moments, okay, gotcha. But not when you with a chick that you really like, So anyway, I don't know.
You turn on that side, hey.
Yeah, bro. Like that's what I'm talking about, right? And so, like with my daughter, though, this is the crazy thing. Like, she dealing with her situations, talking to this dude. And so I had to peep her up on game because, I know how these dudes will maneuver. Like if, oh, well, y'all hanging out, this and that, but then he ain't calling, then you keep it pushing. But see, these kids today are so afraid of rejection.
Yes.
And the one thing that I keep trying to remind them both is that, man, this game of love and this game of affection, it is dangerous. It's a Russian roulette. You're going to have to learn to get hurt in order to find what you want. And sometimes that might take time. Sometimes you might find the perfect person right there. But it's like these people are so scared of having rejection, and it blows my mind. Like when these girls out today that will tell you that you can't eat at certain restaurants because that seems like that you weak. Or I'm seeing that this one girl was telling this dude that she didn't want to talk to him because he was blowing on steak, and that seemed feminine. If a chick told me some shit like that, I'm laughing. And I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks. Drop you off, and we ain't talking no more. There's more women in this world than men. So what the hell am I going to sit there and trip off of one broad for? No matter how pretty she was or how much I wanted to get with her, there's so many others out there to deal with. But there's a lot of that situation going on. Damn it. Well, let me see, because I'm going to say, I'm here.
Well, while you think of that, John TJ with the $5 super chat says, today's music is trash. It's like they're trying to write a check instead of a song.
Right. Yeah, it is. Still Rain. I'm sorry, Still. He was saying it like that, like, man, if you can't talk to the girl, that's why you have a wingman. But see, these days, there's always been dudes that's been foul, like, that want to probably tolerate the girl that you hollering at. But if you got a real road dog, like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't ride like that. There's been many times I had to fall on the grenade when we go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going, oh man, you know what I'm saying? And that might be the time where I was thinking I was going to fall on the grenade and get the worst pick of the litter. And the worst pick of the litter didn't even want me. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The best saying that I've ever heard, and I believe it came from, there's a lot of great sayings, but one of this from Abraham Lincoln was basically saying, how are you going to fail? Failure is only your closest step to success. Because how are you going to know what success feels like if you have not failed?
Facts.
So that's the one thing right there that has
Got
to
to get good.
Yeah, it you got to put it. You got to put in the work in order to get good at it.
Got
Yeah.
I ain't sucking shit. But you got to be not good to get good. How about that one?
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I was
like,
gonna say
hold on a second. That
Yeah. No, hit the resume on that one.
Duke Togo says, just got here. What's Free Stellar Blade about? People upset about visual boobs are getting covered. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what the argument of today is. Ron TJ with another $2 super chat saying a great love song, Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. No lie there. No lie there. But yeah, I mean, I personally don't have a problem too much with today's music, but here's the issue is I know what I'm looking for. And I know what cadence I'm looking for.
Right.
I know what like when I'm looking for something more conscious, you know what I'm trying to say, conscious. If I'm looking for something more conscious,
conscious,
then I know how to find it. I know what kind of, beat I'm looking for and all that good stuff. R&B, I feel like that's kind of fell to the wayside. I'll admit that.
It's neo soul in now.
Because too many rappers are trying to mix in singing with and people are giving it a pass.
Right.
Like there were certain rappers that can do it, and to this day there is certain rappers
Bill DeVoe
that can
and
do
Teddy
it.
Riley started that.
But like
shit,
80% of the rappers that try to throw in a little synthesizer and go T-Pain with it, they don't know what they doing.
Nah, man.
They don't know what they doing. Like T-Pain is one of the only folks I know that can actually synthesize and sing.
Well, Zapp and Roger was the originator.
I'm talking about recent.
Oh, recent. Oh, yeah. T-Pain's the best at it recently. Yeah.
But yeah. So with that being said, and like the music today, and like I said, I know what I'm looking for, right? But like my daughter, I'm gonna have to show her.
Right.
She ain't gonna be able to just go over to a birthday party and hear that good shit that we used to hear regardless when we went to the barbecue or anything like that, right? So I'm gonna have to show her that stuff. I'm gonna have to when she has birthday parties and has friends over and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to show them that type of stuff, right? My daughter's favorite song to this day is Roy Ayers. Everybody loves the sunshine. Yeah, that is her joint. Because I showed it to her. But there'd be no way she would even heard that song.
No, not today. And that's why these kids be fighting and acting crazy and shit. Like, because man, you can't be banging on no Cool in the Gang Summertime. You can't, like, bro, you can't be going wilding out on Footsteps in the Dark from the Osley Brothers. I mean, what the hell? Like, I mean, no, man. Even when you sipping, see, and there are people out there, even when you drunk or if you blazing or whatever, and you sing, man, people are ready to groove, man. And just feeling a vibe. When you got that crazy shit talking about trap and fighting and just whatever that has nothing to do with chilling out, man. It does.
Mega, a lot of those songs are samples from old songs that were good.
Yes, it blows my mind. I mean, I love a good sample. See, the one thing the new era of hip hop, I love these beats. I like these beats.
They're hot.
The beats are hot. It's just the lyrics, because I want some substance sometimes. I mean, yeah, every once in a while you just want to hear somebody saying some wild shit and then you cool. Like, that's when I'm, and just in the mood.
Yeah, sometimes even the lyrics are hot. You just don't grow from it.
Right. Like, there's nothing to, my daughter likes that oh man, see, I'm getting old, man. I'm forgetting these names, but she likes this one rapper, and he's always
they only got they got 94 left. I've been updating this thing.
Damn, boy,
94 left.
they're gonna get that 50,000
goal.
before the day is over. They're gonna get there.
Oh no, they can get it before the hour is over.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
This is when we started, it was at like 49,400 something.
Oh,
I've been
man.
updating it 5,
Oof.
6, 7, 8. Now it's at
Crazy.
9.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So what do you think that the game is going to sell? Like, I mean, because somebody told me that it already sold 1 million. I don't know, but do you think the game is going to sell well? There
I think it's going to sell like a minimum 5 million.
You think it's going to sell that much?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I don't see it selling that much.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I see it being that because it's just like it's going to be a minute until like what's the next exclusive from Sony that we know about?
Ooh, that I don't know.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's kind of why.
But there's going to be some really great third parties that's coming out.
There is, but like, but I feel like a lot of people that are going to go out and maybe purchase a new PlayStation are going to ask, what's the new, what's the best new game for PlayStation or something like that, and somebody's going to point that out. So, I don't know, and then you also got to equate deals and stuff like that because that stuff also does matter. So if they drop this like to $40 during the holiday season, it could get a good boost. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they keep building from this game, so like if they have any kind of DLC or something, it's a possibility. 5 million to me isn't way crazy out the realm.
I don't think it's crazy. I just don't think it'll sell that much. And that's not me knocking the game either. I just feel like it's getting this pub, which will probably boost it another, I would say maybe 1 million.
Wow.
But I just
he said right here.
Yeah, what do you say?
He said, I think 5 million as well. PlayStation and Pornhub connection.
Let's go. That P&P. That TNA and P&P. Let's go. But now
$5 super chat from John TJ saying, my favorite song slap that Eminem and Akon and Blow Me Away by Breaking Benjamin, Closing Time by Semisonic. Gotcha.
That we got.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple of those. I know the first two that he said.
Yeah. I didn't know the Semisonic either. But see, and that's another great discussion I feel that people should have as well, as like how far, because I get it. Not everybody wants to listen to Tupac or Biggie or whatever, because to them that's 30 some years, 25 to 30-year-old music, right? For somebody that maybe 15, 21, 22, something like that or whatever. But some music is just timeless. Like, I mean, you mean to tell me that you can't go back and listen to white artists, like going back and listen to The Doors or going to listening to some Johnny Cash? And that's some deep shit. Johnny Cash be on some deep shit. Like, as a country singer, he was on some deep shit. Listen to some of his songs. Like Hurt, bruh, that was crazy. But he also had songs that was having fun. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, most of these albums, like I think it was it Fuzzy? No, I don't think it was Fuzzy. It might have been Big Mo. That they were saying like the lyric, there's just no lyrics anymore. Like, the lyrics just doesn't seem authentic. It's more now. It's like, and then there was one of these rappers that was making a point and saying that it's all about engagement, just like with everything else. Like, because they're making so much money off of the streaming, then they are selling albums. Like, albums are not selling well. That's why there's no rap song in the top 100 for the second year in a row. And it's crazy, but these rappers are making so much money off of the streaming engagement. So for them, it's changed. So they don't have to put in the work or the effort to try to draw in people to buy their album, buy their music. They might like one song and then they'll buy that one song. So I don't know. And this is not just about just rap music. This is a lot of music that's going on. Like, I mean, if the lesser known people still make some hot stuff, but man, the pop and all that, like, it just, I don't know, man. I always wondered when it would be the time to where I would become that old head that would say, man, this music is trash. and that was the time. That was the time.
Yeah, as I said before, I feel like it's easy to say, oh, this music today is trash, but it's just so bombarded, in my opinion. There's just so much music, and the only music that gets really pushed is the stuff that people don't generally connect with that well, but they try to connect with and become frauds.
Right.
Right. So I don't know. I just think it kind of is what it is, because I mean, we even had, even gangster rap back in the day, like a lot of gangster rap, like you could say even after like NWA, I'm going more towards like I'm going more towards like Eminem times and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like even
The
during
Game
the
and
times that Eminem
50.
had his music and stuff like that, you still felt like that connection as to I could see myself in his shoes. And that's fucked or something like that.
Yeah, Eminem would really be twisted.
Yeah. He was
felt
extra
stuff.
with it.
Yeah.
But he kind of hit you in that loneliness kind of feeling that we all kind of have felt before. Or like the having a hard time with the wife, and he says what's on everybody's mind that they don't want to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's just like I got this type of feeling right now, and I'm gonna feel it for 4 minutes. That's what Eminem. That's how long this song is. It's about 4 minutes long, and Eminem just going nuts. And I feel like today it's just more or less like,
Yes, Duke, Tago, we were clowning him, and just go back and listen to us at the beginning.
I just feel like today more or less it's just a bunch of people trying to like throw themselves in like a group. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool because I'm part of this group or that group. Like, everything is a gang kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Like, like my daughter's new T-shirts that's coming from her school. They're called the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Called, check this out. The shirt says Stang, like Mustang, just Stang. It says Stang Gang.
Oh man.
And I'm just like, y'all need to think about that before y'all print that. Because like just saying it doesn't even sound right. Like you Stang Gang. It sounds like you saying Stank Gang.
Let them cook. Let them cook, Ham. Let them cook.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Let the parents cook.
Because this is like, because I live in a very suburban neighborhood now, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like thinking in my head, like, y'all gonna have all these white folks walking around with Stang Gang.
Oh well, I mean, listen, let them cook, man. Let them cook. Let them cook. It is the same thing, and it's funny when you have somebody that will come out, especially when it's an older white person. They'll come out and they'll tell you, "You can't touch that. Stop it. That was 30 years ago. You need to learn better lingo." Come on, guys. Let me. I'm saying I will educate you, but then, but yeah. So let them come out and say that Stang Gang.
Yeah, it's
let them cook.
Gang since potty train.
Yeah,
apparently,
let them have it. Let them have gang.
That is the world now. We gang now. Stang Gang. But
Stang
anyways,
gang.
$5 super chat saying, don't forget Freak a Leak by Petey Pablo. You guys a $5 super chat as well saying Midnight Club games are older. It says Midnight Club games and older Need for Speed games had the best music, and I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it had some phenomenal music out there as well. But
oh, did you hear what Duke said?
We're talking about right here in particular, it's not just like because even back in the 2000s and the 90s and stuff like that, we had our pop music.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But like it was easy to tell, like, what was a pop song versus what's a radio hit.
Right.
Or excuse me, what's a radio hit - pop song versus what's like just like quality content for the actual album. right? Like there's a ton of pieces of like an Eminem album or a 50 Cent album or a Tupac album where you're like, yeah, they ain't gonna put that shit on
Right.
at all.
Right.
Because those are like because either they're like it's just too conscious or it's just too thuggish,
Right.
right? And there was like that balance within an album that was really cool, where it's just like you'll get a couple radio hits in the album, you'll get a couple wild thug hits on the album, and then you'll get some like and Tupac was very well at having that mixture on his albums, where he's like, we got 2 or 3 radio hits, we have like 3 conscious songs, and don't fuck with me, and like 4 don't fuck with me songs.
Right. And pimp shit. Don't forget about the pimp shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, the South was really good at that.
Bro.
The South and the West Coast.
Yes.
They were really good at that shit.
Man, I loved that. I was bumping was West Coast shit back in the night when Death Row got on the scene. Oh yeah, Too Short. Yeah, Too Short, E40. Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, nah. I mean, you're right. The variety
even Too Short had positive shit on his album.
Yes, bro. Like when you're talking about how music was, I mean, how music was and how music is today, and there's still artists. It's like there's a lot of talented artists out there. I don't want to say that these artists aren't talented, but the one thing that you said was absolutely correct, is that there just doesn't seem like there's variety like we used to. I mean, back then there was pop, there was pop, there was hard rock, soft rock, R&B, rap, classical, country, all that. Like all this music now is almost blended. Like somebody would say that, like when you listen to a country song, which I'm not really that big in a country song. My wife will listen to a country song or whatever, but it should sound like a pop song. Like when I heard Beyonce's album, and I'm like, yo, is this sounds like country, but it still sounds like pop, or just like with Taylor Swift. Like my wife she's a Swiftie. So she's like, and so I'm like, this shit don't sound like country. I didn't know that she went pop. I had no idea. So like, cause that's what I'm saying. Like the variety seems to change. And like hard rock, I had friends that used to listen to some hard rock or whatever. That is nowhere around anymore. Like, or like, even soft rock, like that stuff is gone. Like you're saying with R&B, that's gone. So, I don't know. What happened? What happened?
They hit the 50K. Now they're on the way to.
Oh my God, bro! They're gonna hit that 100,000. They're gonna hit that 100,000.
Buzzy Belvedere says Outcast. I remember that.
Oh man, Outcast, man, gave you everything.
That pimp trick gangsta click.
I'm just crumbling herb. I'm not even a weed smoker, but I love weed songs because they're some of the most chillest, most relaxing vibe in music, like in the hip hop game. Like I just love it. Yeah, I'm just crumbling herb.
Oh, yeah, man, that song was dope.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Yeah, that song was hot. It was deep.
Oh yeah. I just, man, come on. And then Anti-Aliens from Outkast, man, that conscious shit right there. Like, bro, mainstream, bro, you can't talk to me, man. Come on now, stop that. Like, and I don't know, man. I just wish that there was just more variety in the hip hop game, and like the Drakes and the Kendrick Lamars. When Kendrick Lamar first came out, bro, I was like, oh, we getting back to it. Like when Cole's doing his thing, I'm like, okay, yeah, the rap game is solid. Now they're sounding like this shit. I'm just like, oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Kendrick,
like people are really hyped up about the beef and stuff, and whatnot. But like in my opinion, and like, I see where Drake has came from and now where he is. I'm just like, man, I really wish you guys all, like J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, like all them folks back in the day, Lupe, like I just wish all those folks just stayed in their lane. I wish all of them would have just stayed in their lane, because when Drake first came to the scene,
oh bro,
hot. That shit was bumping. J. Cole, same.
Yes.
Kendrick, easily the same.
Oh man, Kendrick, like that's what I said. I was like, oh, this dude's gonna be the new face of hip hop was right here. I was like, Drake better watch out for Kendrick. But I'll tell you who came out a little bit too early before his time, and you just named his name, Lupe Fiasco.
Yep.
If he came out around this time, Lupe would be killing it, bro. Little Soldier, man, Little Soldier been playing right now. I bet you that would be in the top 30, top 40 easily. I would say it'd be top 10 hip hop songs out there. Little Weapon was the shit. Not Little Soldier, Little Weapon. Little Weapon was great. His album, his vibes was so dope. He was just well ahead of his time, man. Because at that time there was the Nellies, the 50 Cents, there was just so many there was so much competition at that time, that he just kind of got overlooked. If he came out around this time, he would have been really, really in a good place, man. Hip hop needs some Lupe Fiasco.
It's just all money driven, and that's the only reason that these people evolve the way that they evolve is because it's money driven. It's driven to attract. Oh, now you attracted all of this crowd, right? Saturated. Now you got to go attack the country crowd. Now you got to go get the rock crowd. Remember way back when Lil Wayne started messing around with the guitar and doing kick.
Oh yeah, doing the rock song.
Yeah, hey, that was like back in like 2015, 2014 or something.
That little
like
rock song he had though, that was on.
No, that was earlier than that. That was like 2012, 2011.
I was gonna say it's like that was 2008, 2000. I was still hitting the clubs then heavy, and I remember they were I was hitting the bars and clubs heavy then, and I remember they were playing, and I said, "What is this shit? He doing rock?" But I said, "Okay, that shit bumping though. I get it. I got it."
That was around the time of that Lollipop song and shit like that. So that was like 09.
Yeah.
It was like 08, 09 and shit like that. Yeah. So
UGK. Well, I ain't heard that in a minute. I got that in my whatchamacallit.
But shout out to John TJ with another $5 super chat. He says, "I am glad I was born in the 90s, the last decade of really, really good music. Anything after that has gone to
stop
doo-doo."
it. No, I would say after 2015, the music started to kind of go into kind of change dramatically. I don't know, man. I don't know. I saying we still have really good artists out there, but I just, what I mean? Listen, when you got some of the best rappers that was in the game, they're older now. Like, look, you look at Jay-Z, you look at Snoop, they're all old men now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't supposed to be the ones that needs to hold down rap. Like, I mean, to this day, if Busta Rhymes because he made that, I listened to his last album, which came out last year, which was really good. But of course, it doesn't get that kind of play because it's not, to the young stuff. But I mean, that album, when people would sit back and listen to that album, that shit is wrecking a lot of that new shit that's out there hip hop wise. I don't know, man. It's wild to me. It's wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
The Roots. Oh my god.
John TJ says $2 super chat says Black Betty by Ram Jam. And then we got General Spartan 27 with a 5-month membership saying most pop artists nowadays can't hold a note at all.
Yeah. So
some of bunch of Silk the Shockers out there.
I'm gonna go rubber around the mountain. I said, man, I know that dude didn't say the same line twice in a rap song. Should somebody just let that shit go? Oh my god, come on now. Don't do that. Don't let that dude just because he's your nephew. Come on now. Don't let that dude just get in there and die. Oh man, he was probably the worst rapper in that era back then. That got airplay. Silk the Shocker was awful. And people
he
was awful, bro. He was awful. Yes, Richilli, you can say that. He says we the
Urbans
new
and Wax
generation
is
of
the
boomer.
only thing I'll give him a pass on.
Man, I'm not giving him a pass on anything. His ass, man, I would get mad as hell when people would be bumping this shit. I'm like, I'm in this car. I can't do nothing. Yeah, said the only reason why you listen to him because
they said he was allergic to staying on the beat.
Man, something, man. Hey,
that was the 90s too.
Yeah, I was like, nah, come on, man. And then it took me from
UGK, Big Mad Moses, The Roots.
The Roots is great, bro.
Mr. Inferno Games with the fire, saying Bone Thugs were the kings of melodic rapping. They were. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, man. Bro. Yo, they were hot. And they had that whole family album as well too. That was dope.
Man, I loved all of their albums. except for like their last one. But after that, I think it was Crazy Bone that died, and then they just weren't the same. And then the other Bone passed away, and then they were done at that point. But what
He
is
wrote
that?
to leave my 504 brethren
Bro,
alone.
hell, no, man, y'all should have whooped his ass once he came back on the streets, man. Silk the Shocker was the worst rapper in the history that got airplay. I promise you. Even, you know what I'm saying? Because he was always rapping off beat. Like he was, at first I thought he was trying to be like Wu-Tang, because Wu-Tang will rap off beat on your ass in a hot minute. But they bars
But
is
says
just
Crazy didn't die. I was gonna say I don't remember him.
there's two of them that died. Which two died? Like, was it Lazy? Was it Lazy Bone then?
Lazy Bone didn't die.
Man, okay. Well, there's two of them that passed away. So one passed away really early, and the other one passed away not too long ago. Probably, like in the last 10 years. So yeah, somebody look that up for me. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true, Yobi. Yes.
Yeah, Crazy Bone is. Wait,
is it Crazy Bone? I thought it was Crazy, but two of them passed away. Because one of them got shot. One of them got killed. And the other one died of like some kind of sickness or something like that. The dark-skinned chubby guy was the second one to die or pass away. The one, yeah. And then I thought it was Crazy Bone, but it would have been Lazy. I don't know, but yeah.
Crazy Bone had a near death moment, but he ain't dead.
Okay, hold on, let me look it up.
There's Busy, Lazy, Crazy.
Wait it out.
I'm curious, my goddamn.
Well, okay, no, I'm looking at it right now. It said they're all alive.
Flesh and Bone, Wishbone. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, man.
No, bro. Well, then maybe it was something that went on that with maybe it was the near death thing, and I thought that it was dead. And you know how people back then. I mean, I'm one of them. So.
Big Mad Mo said,
okay.
Flesh.
Okay, hold on. Crazy Bone says he fought for his life for 9 days straight. So maybe that's where I got a thought, because they said he was dead. So I thought it was dead. And then there was another one I thought that passed away from like they said he had a heart attack or something, but I guess he lived too. So
you wishing death on all the Bone Thugs.
no, I'm not. They should have made an album, but I guess they sit there, they're too old now. So, all right, my bad, because I'm looking at it right now. It says all the members are alive. Okay, and then but it said Crazy was the one that fought for 9 days. So, okay, all right.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Anyways,
thanks to the internet to save me. I'll take that L. That's fine. I'll take that L. I'm glad that they're alive. I don't want people to be dead.
Anyway, let's get on to some other stuff that's happened today, because there was something earlier that happened that was very awesome. Good news, right? So the Xbox IGN ID at Xbox showcase happened earlier today, and I'm gonna actually get that up on the screen because don't nobody care about this anymore. I'm gonna get this up off the screen. Bam. Yeah, there is a bunch of different games showed off. Hey Mega, did you get a chance to watch the ID at Xbox?
No, I had a doctor's appointment and I didn't get in until late, so I didn't get a chance to watch it at all.
Ah, damn. You see this right here? DJ Berto Das says K saying, "See the bones at the crossroads."
Goddamn. Hey man, there's people too, because I mean, Big Bad Mo said Wish and Fleshbone. That was something that was going around there because I heard it on the radio, on my local radio out here. When I was like, oh man, so obviously he heard the same thing too, and so just misinformation. I mean, it wasn't like I could look on the internet and just find that type of information back then. So especially when it was one of them. So but it's good to know that they're still alive. I'm still looking to see if Wish and Fleshbone are still alive. So even though that one thing said alive.
But there was definitely, Fuzzy says Mandela effect. Could be. Crazier shit's happened. But anyways, let's get back to the showcase. So there were definitely some pretty hot games that were shown off.
Oh, did they?
Showcase. The one that's on the screen right now, I don't know the name of it. I'm gonna get a list of all the games that were shown off, just so we can kind of talk about them.
You got me trying to find the truth here about Bone Thugs.
Yeah, you tripping right now.
I am.
Doing too much.
Damn, they kicked Busy Bone out of Bone Thugs, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the first game that was shown off here was Astro Blade. It's supposed to release or I guess the release date was supposed to be here this April. So,
your internet's cooking, sucker. Let's see it.
Yeah, I don't know what's my internet's been having some issues. I've been having some phone issues too. My phone has been. Oh yeah, it's my PC. Yeah, that's why. That's why we was waiting on you, sucker.
Yeah, hey man, we had storms and tornadoes. You ain't got nothing out there.
Are you kidding? You ain't. Mr. I watch the news. You ain't been watching the news if you ain't know.
I don't be paying attention to the local news that much.
Oh my goodness. We had we had 2 or 3 I think this is broken. Oh, there we go.
All right, there we go.
I don't know why it does that.
It wasn't broken, it's your PC broken, sucker.
Oh, sure. But anyways,
shit choppy. Sure. Upgrade, sucker.
Sure. You ain't got nothing to say about what was going on with you before the show, though, right?
That's not. That was that's
the one. Anyways, Astro Blade was the first game that was shown, and I might as well just show this instead, because there ain't no reason.
I was like, let me see that girl in the green. Go ahead, let's go.
But let me get that off the screen. There we go. All right, cool. So yeah, Astro Blade was the first one shown. Pretty interesting looking game. I'll definitely have to mute that.
I was gonna say, it's cooked.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Your ad revenue is almost cooked right there. You let that play.
But here's the game right here. I'll let you guys check it out for a second, and then maybe you can speak on it.
Okay. All right. I like the art style.
Yeah, it reminds me of a little bit of I don't remember what the game is called. I have to look at my
Biomutant.
Look at my Steam.
It reminds me of Biomutant a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully the sounds are more impactful than Biomutant, because I thought Biomutant sound was a little weird.
Yeah, but no, this looks cool. I play this. I mean, I like a good little hack and slash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it looks.
But yeah, that game's called Astro Blade of the Monolith. Supposedly it's supposed to. Okay, official release date trailer. So let's see when it says it's supposed to release. I'll widen out the screen just for the last little bit of the trailer.
Got a little power going on.
All right, it's coming out May 30th. So there you go for that game.
That's by that time we should be done with Hellblade, and then we can jump on that. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hellblade should really only take a couple of days.
I don't know. The puzzles are probably going to be nasty, so I give it I give it maybe. I would say probably for me, those puzzles, those damn rooms was a problem. There
So
was
give
a
me a
couple
week
of
and a half.
Give me about a week and a half, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you really getting cooked. You letting that boy? You better IGN.
For a half
Take
a
all your
second,
money.
it's all right. It's all right.
All right, what is this?
This is 33 Immortal. So this is the game that
Oh
everybody's been
yeah,
talking quite a bit about. That
yeah.
you're supposedly able to play with a bunch of other people.
Yeah, it's crazy amount of people that you can play with.
Yeah,
So,
the game looks very much like a. It reminds me of what's that other roguelike game? Hades.
Hades, yeah, yeah, it's got a
Mhm.
Hades like vibe to it.
Yeah, but able to be played with a lot of other people, which seems fun to me more than a game like Hades. I really honestly wasn't that big into Hades. Hades wasn't really my jam,
Yeah,
but
mine either. I bought it twice though, but still.
I could see really getting into this game though if I'm playing with some other folks.
Right. Like if you're gonna make a hard game, let me be tortured with other people. You know what I'm saying? Let's all get tortured together. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
the thing for me is like if you're gonna make me restart a game over, let me do it with
Right.
a bunch of other people
Right.
instead of restarting and over and just playing alone. It gets a little old for me.
Yeah, same. That's when the ADD kicks in. Like, oh no, man,
Mhm.
I'm out. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so I'm definitely with that. Thank you, Yobi, for letting me know when the
Yep, closed beta right here.
May 24th. Okay.
Yep,
All
May
right.
24th for the closed beta. I'll just rewind it right back to that screen so everybody can see it right there for yourselves.
All right.
33 Immortals closed beta, May 24th. Sign up now at 33immortals.com. Xbox Series X and S in Game Pass in the Epic Store.
This man ready to go to bed.
Ah, man, I'm always yawning as of late.
What time did you stay up real late last night?
No, I actually really didn't stay up too late.
I decided to have fight night and got my ass beat playing Naruto. I did win one match though, but my God, oof. So
Yes, this sounds like a great idea. Fuzzy Belvedere says community game night.
oh, for sure.
That's a great game for community game night for sure, especially if you can make your own servers. That'd be hot.
Right. Yes, Inferno, you're right. Let's all get tortured together. I'm with that. I'm with that.
I'm not going to play this trailer because we already know what the game is, but they're adding, more upgrades and updates to Power World later this summer. There's a World War II game that's coming out.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this. Is it the Heroes game? I think. Oh no, it's something else. Okay, no.
I'm actually going to represent it and shut off the audio from being able to be shared. Just so
Okay. Yeah, Yobi. I had fight night last night. I did it for like 2.5 hours. I had to get up early, and I'd started late because I was watching the Phoenix get swept, and which I
oh
should've known.
man, tragic,
big three, man.
little three.
Yeah. Oh man, not even a three, man. I couldn't believe that Bradley Beal. Man, come on, man.
What did Bradley Beal do?
Man, he got like 8-9 points, 6 turnovers. He was like, he didn't hit, but he didn't hit a three. Man, Devin Booker was the one trying to fight for the team. He had 49 points. He was balling. KD,
How'd KD do?
he averaged. Like KD just kind of was already ready to go, seemed like. But no, man, Ant-Man did this dunk. Oh my God, man, he took Bradley Beal off the sideline. I mean, not sideline. Yeah, not sideline, but off the corner. And man, he leaped up so damn high, man. Kevin Durant said, "No, I ain't even jumping for that. There ain't no way I would catch that." He just curled up and let him dunk on both of them. I was like, damn. So yeah, Ant-Man was balling. Yeah, sorry I didn't get no notification. I don't know, man. I was doing Fight Night on Twitch because I knew that Naruto, the music and voice acting and stuff, if I did it on YouTube, I would have got hit. So I was like, I'm going to do off. So when I'm doing most of those different fighters, I'm always going to do it on Mortal Kombat because YouTube will penalize you for the gore. So I'll just do it on Twitch. But yeah, no. But I'm gonna have Fight Night again. If you're off tonight, I could do it tonight. But if not, we can do it Tuesday. So I'll have Fight Night again.
Anyways, this game I'm not even that interested in. Not even gonna
It looked
talk
pretty
about
good.
it.
It looked pretty good. It looked pretty
Yeah,
good.
it looked pretty good to you, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I
Yeah,
don't care
yeah,
about it.
yeah. No, it looked pretty good.
There is also this game called Centum
Mhm.
that I'm also not that interested in. You don't hear that, do you?
No, I don't hear anything. No,
You don't hear that at all?
no.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, there's this game too.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what?
I already can tell you I'm not interested in this game.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
I'm
stop right
I'm
there.
tired of the 8-bit stuff. Like, man, I know that like I get it, but to me it's just I just there's only like maybe 3 games that I can tolerate playing with the 8-bit. Like I'm so done with that look. So
No doubt. I get it. I get it.
you
So
get
let's
it? I mean, yeah. So I just kind
I
of
mean, it's not that I'm done with those games. I just don't really like the story type of things with those games like at all.
Yeah.
This game I thought was kind of interesting. Um it kind of reminds me of maybe trying to do something like Immortality, but using more game than like reality, like movie shots and stuff like that. It looks kind of interesting. Like if you don't pay too close attention, you would think it's real,
Yeah, no, I kind of did at first. I was like, "Oh, what is this?" Yeah.
but it's not. You can actually
Right.
like when they zoom in on the people, they're actually completely fake, right? So I thought this game kind of looked interesting.
It looks like it's going to turn out to be like a scary game or something. Up, it's dark. Something's going to go down.
Yeah, something's weird about it. You don't be showing bunnies at night like that.
No, hell no. No, you ain't taking. I know you ain't taking your baby girl out there to go ride on
Nah.
those funny looking bunnies at that time of night.
Yeah, I remember she says something, but
Yeah, graphically it looks good.
here I'll turn on the sound. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
the
that
sound's off. Yeah.
off the sound for everybody, so just so I
Yeah.
don't have to deal with it. But yeah, that's the Lost Tapes game or Lost
Okay.
Record.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
So that looks a little interesting. This game, I can tell you right now, I'm not interested in at all.
Yeah. Let me see what.
Key Locker. It says coming this summer on PC and Xbox. And I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm all set. It's by Serenity Forge again, which is cool.
So
but
yeah, I was like, I'm digging it. I know, like, I'm like, that's the thing. Like, if sometimes I can dig like the 8-bit with certain designs because I know that you couldn't see something like that back in the old days, like because you could tell they modernized it with 8-bit. But yeah, no, I couldn't, and that's cool, like how they blend in with anime.
No,
Like
it looks good, but it
looks
just
good,
doesn't look
but
like it's for me.
yeah, no, and I
That
like
looks like it
turn-based.
could be fun though in some
Yeah,
areas.
it does.
I just don't see myself like with the backlog and stuff that I got. I don't see
That's
myself just being like, yeah, I got time for this.
right. Like if I catch that game on sale, just to have it, just to say, okay, maybe I'll go ahead and play it in about 4 or 5 years from now. Remember it like, oh yeah, and it was on sale for a good price. I would buy it, but I don't know. Okay, all right. Here's a little racer. Let's go.
Yeah, now we got a racer called Stampede Racing. Royale is a battle royale racing game with 60 players on the course. So it's gonna be kind of like that Captain Falcon game I'm thinking of.
Oh, you said Captain Falcon.
What game is Captain Falcon from?
Oh
F1,
man,
F-Zero.
F-Zero.
So F-Zero, it kind of reminds me of the F-Zero game that's supposed to be coming out for Nintendo. Sounds like they want to hurry up and come out with something to compete with that, which isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Sounds better than some of the kart races that's came out for the Xbox as recently. So I'm kind of interested in it.
I'll
Just to
play
see
that.
what they got.
I'll play the hell out of that. And you're talking
I'm
about
assuming this is going to be free.
Yeah, most likely gonna be a free to play. Oh yeah, I'll play the hell out of that.
Because I'm assuming it's going to be free because you would want as many people to have access to that as possible if it's a 60 player.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have a bunch of people paying unless it's like a $2 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd play the hell out of that.
That game looks pretty good though. I'm definitely pretty interested in it. Might as well let it finish up. Not bad.
He said, "Can't hold a candle to F-Zero." F-Zero, yeah, Nintendo need to bring another F-Zero back.
Well, that F-Zero. See, I feel like F-Zero may be different than the F-Zero, like the 100-player thing that they have.
That they had, yeah, that's but I got what you were doing, what you were saying about that, yeah.
Yeah, but then they have Jackbox Games is finally making an adult-themed party pack coming this year.
Oh shit! You know what? I have been playing a lot of those Jack games.
The ones that you have on your phone and stuff like that.
No, I've got them on Xbox. I just recently bought all of them except for 6. I wasn't going to risk it all and pay all that money for that one, even though I spent pretty good dime on them. They're fun. They're great fun games. So now they got a naughty pack. I am definitely on that. Me, my wife, my daughter has been playing them because, like I've been saying, my daughter's been coming over here quite a bit lately. So that's fun.
What are those games actually?
Okay, so they're great streaming games too. I'm thinking about one to try to stream some. There are multiple games with like Don't Know Jack is kind of like something where you would know about music, film, science. It's like trivia.
Oh, so it comes from like the old school PC game. You don't know Jack back in the day?
Yeah, that's all they are. Yeah, and then they got a game called.
I remember them from way back.
There's
when.
games like Fibbage. There's these other games that's kind of like this was one game that it was a rap game. Like you had to write your rap line. They give you a word, so you had to rhyme it. Then you had to write another bar, and then basically you'll have a rap battle with whoever that's playing with you, and then people can vote to see what that is. That's another game that they had. They have this one game where you can draw stuff, and then you have to you can let the computer do it for you, or you can present it yourself, and then the people would decide which one is good and which one is not. They have a bunch of array of different games, so I went ahead and bought all the whole pack except for 6. So yeah, and I haven't gone through all of them, but I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9 and 10. I mean 8 and 9. So yeah, but they're fun.
Yeah, that game right there. That is Time and Galaxy. It's a June release window, and I don't know. I don't really understand what's going on in that game, and I don't really think it's going to be something for me.
Yeah, that don't look like something I would play. That's something that's just
Sulfur. I've been hearing a little bit of good things about. Like this game looks kind of interesting as well. So let's check out this little demo that it has right here.
He said Kong Racing, no Diddy. That's hilarious.
All right, so looks kind of weird.
Not a fan of the art style.
It is very weird art style, but a lot of pew pews.
Yeah. I'm all about the pew pew. That's just America right now. Well, been America, but yeah, I'm about the pew pews. But I'm just
the destruction looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, the destruction did look good.
Looks like a smooth game.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's real fun too. Like if you want to try to, I just can't get over that art style.
You don't think you'd play it?
Nah, I don't. I would play that other game. That's the turn-based game before I play this one.
Oh wow. Okay, I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about. You're talking about this one right here, or I think
yeah, key lock. Yeah,
locker.
key locker. Yeah,
Okay, so not so sulfur,
yeah.
not for you.
Not for me. Not for me. Unfortunately.
Gotcha. Now this game right here, I had a chance to play this game at the
PAX.
at PAX. Yeah, Farah.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's a good looking game. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see this game. The game looks hot.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I'm already with it. I'm already.
Right?
Oh, you jumping off like Zelda? Shit, let's go.
Yeah, I got a chance to play this, join a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of movement mechanics with the game. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. You let me hack and slash something, punch something,
Oh yeah,
shoot something, then I'm with
look at
that.
this shit.
Oh, with it. Oh yeah, bro. I'm digging. Oh yeah, that's a buy. I'll buy that.
Right?
I'll
That's a
buy that. I'll buy that.
cop right there.
Yeah, I'll
Game looks
buy
hot.
that. That game looks real good.
And it's multiplayer too, so you see all those other people moving. Those are actual people.
That is. Oh damn, you got a little zip line too.
Yeah,
Little.
little swing.
Man, let's go. I want to see something get hit because I want to see them animations on somebody getting clobbered, and then
I think they're doing that right now, bro.
okay, here we go. Okay, a little slide in. Let's go. A little
Yes,
zip.
sir.
Oh yeah. Oh damn, something was coming. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like Monster Hunter, but much more traversal.
Yeah.
So I think this game is
Yeah.
probably the most interesting game that I've seen at the showcase.
Yeah. I would definitely play that. I would definitely play the hell of that.
See, I see. I'm not sure. I didn't know about this. Looks like you're going to be able to have and tame animals
Oh,
to use with
see.
you in battle. That
Oh
sounds
damn! Did you
dope.
see that she zipped that flying creature?
Yeah,
And she was about to jump
You'll
on
be
it.
able
Yeah.
to zip
Okay.
on like off of them and stuff like that as
Oh,
well too.
flying creatures like oh man, what was that game on PlayStation? I mean, it's like
Oh, the
Monster Hunter.
Colossus.
Yeah, like Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that is Farah.
that I'm digging that. That's exactly the stuff I'm talking about in the K Mega household.
Yeah, and then they have this puzzle game that we kind of started out the stream showing. I'm not even gonna click on that right
Damn,
now.
you can't give puzzle games. What if about the puzzle watchers out there?
Puzzle games are fun to me. I just don't. I don't know. We've also been here for almost 2 hours, so I wanted to kind of keep it moving.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, I mean,
Tales of Iron is coming back. Okay.
you kind of see it for yourself right there. So it looks like you're just like working. It looks like it could be like a multiplayer game where you're working with other people to create the puzzle properly,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which could be fun.
Which could be fun. Yeah, like yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely a multiplayer game. And you know what? That it every game has a place. You know what I mean? And that's only for when like playtime. Like there'll be something for my daughter to come through and want to play, and I would
This
play
would
maybe
be
once or
fun to play
twice.
with my daughter.
Right. You know, and then because my son would not dare touch this, so this would not be. This is not his wheelhouse. He was like, no, I'm good. So
He's not tough enough for a game like that.
no, he's not tough enough for a game like that. Okay, so Tales of Iron is back. That was a good game.
Yeah, we got Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of
All right.
Winter gets new trailer release. Still no
Okay.
release date.
Hey, Godzilla, Kong, Godzilla was really good.
Oh, did you go see it?
Yeah, I went to see it Friday.
What do you think about this game?
Oh yeah, the first game was cold. So yeah, this is gonna be a good game. Yeah,
Reminds me of like the animation kind of reminds me a little bit of like Pentiment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but something that Pentiment should have had was some guts, blood and guts.
Yeah, it didn't have that.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. The squire has called you for therefore thou meaningful, whatever. No,
I don't know what the fuck you're doing right now.
I
but
was over here
it's
trying to
okay.
talk like impediment, and I know, just wasn't.
Woo.
So, okay.
All right, but I'm actually gonna stop it right there. If you guys want to go see more things,
Oh,
there's
yeah, that's
only a
quite
few
games.
more.
Oh, there's only a few more. Yeah.
There's only a few more
Hold on.
here.
What is that? You got to show that. You got to show that.
This
before
one
we
right
get out
here?
of Yeah.
Hangry.
Angry. Yeah.
Angry briefly appears. What the hell is hangry? What
Oh,
is
no.
this? I'm getting hangry. That's kind of why I'm.
That's why you yawning and stuff. Yeah.
Looks clean.
Yeah. Got good look. Oh yeah. Oh, you punching shit. I'm with it. Yeah, I like beating shit up or shooting it or
You
cutting,
beating up
hacking.
plants. I'm with it.
I'm with it. I'm with it. And you beating up creatures too. Look, hell yeah, I beat that shit up.
Yeah, it looks
I get
pretty dope. It looks
it
pretty
looks pretty
clean.
cool. Looks pretty good. I play that. Look at that. He got a Hulk type of vibe. Yeah, let's go. Okay, but before you go, you have to pull up one more thing.
What's that?
The Street Fighter 6
Akuma?
trailer of Akuma. You got to show people that before we get out of here, man. My jaw hit the floor. Yeah, I play that. That looks good. He said melee food extraction game. That's right. Beat the hell, you know what I'm saying? Instead of beating jewels out their ass, you're beating food out their ass. Let's go. Get it.
Okay. Yeah, now I can switch over.
Okay. There we go. Put that on full screen, sucker. Let's go. You got to see this. Let's go. My jaw dropped of how great the design looks, but what he can do? Oh my goodness. All right, Street Fighter.
You relax.
Man, nah, man. This look good, man. This look real good.
You can't hear it, right?
No, we can't hear it. No.
All right, perfect. Because I can't.
Bro. Yeah, he just tore your creative player's ass up. Said, nah, get him out of here. Give me a real fighter. That stage looked clean. Bro.
Dropping that nasty foot on people.
That big ass feet. He putting them big ass feet hands on
Nasty looking feet.
Hey, man. Man, look at that. He swole the boy. Man, he beating the brakes off of Ryu.
And why his blast go through Ryu shit like that?
Because he did a double blast. Look at that. Man, look. Oh my God, boy, they did him right. I don't know. He looks like he could be OP, but I don't think so. Because the one thing that with Akuma though, he's really badass, but he takes damage.
I think he's really OP.
Oh, everybody's gonna play with him because they're gonna think, man, just wait till you see. Man, look at the bruh.
Watch, they're gonna have him like Eddie on Tekken. That dude's just gonna be like light hits are gonna hit like heavies.
Oh man, look at that! Wow. Woo, this move right here, boom! With that, I got to learn that move. I'm gonna learn that move, bruh. See that Akuma, that version, I'm gonna play with. Look at this shit here. Look at this. Wow. Man,
damn.
Look at Ryu's face. He is asleep, Jack. He's sleep. Don't cut it off yet. They're gonna show his. So I wonder if they're gonna add two or just two different. Like I don't know how they're gonna. Man, look at that shit here. Death of 1,000 punches. Oh my God. Bro. Man, bro. Oh, yeah. They gotta let me know when Akuma's dropping. I gotta get that. I mean, I already got it. I
It's
mean, I got
available now, so
is Akuma shit. Let me, man. We'll shut this show off. Let's get this shit out of here. We good. Everybody have a good one. Come check out GRG Friday and see him and his million
there you
shows
go,
this week.
K-Mega.
Yeah. What is it available right now? My Xbox is on right now. We going straight to right here. Come on now.
He lying. He just opened up another tab on his
Shit, my Xbox is on right now. That shit's here. Okay, let's go. I'm going straight to Street Fighter to see if he's ready.
All right, yeah. Let's go on ahead and work on getting up out of here. It's been a pretty good show. We definitely talked a lot. It's only been 2 hours, man. This has been a slow show.
Yeah.
Today. It's been a slow show. But it's been very entertaining. Thanks everybody for joining us here on the TSWS Gaming YouTube channel. Next week, the crossover podcast will be on K-Meg's channel. And I'll be doing my evening show called the Gaming Forecast next Monday. Man, your volume leaking in and shit.
I don't care. I thought you said I wasn't. Yeah.
K-Mega, where can they find you? Not that they want to.
Oh man, listen. Catch me on my channel. I actually dropped some content. I dropped me playing Azao, how you ever say it?
Azao.
Yeah, Tales of Zarira or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I showed me playing some of that. Also showed some gameplay of playing 100 Heroes. And then I also showed some of me playing playing Suicide Squad going against the Flash. So yeah, check those videos out. Gonna hit up Don, tell him we're gonna do Devin the Gamer this week. So, and then we'll do Fight Night again Tuesday night. So Yobi and whoever else wants to come in. Hey, I might want to play some games. We'll see. Then Return of GRG, and then I will be doing a My Thoughts video. I don't know what I'll be talking about, but I'll be talking about something this week. So, all right.
That's what's up. Shout out to Sappho. She said, for real, show is lit. Always, as always, sincere, real conversations. Hey, that's all we
appreciate it.
Do is just talk and say what's on our mind. We ain't over here trying to speak for everybody else. Our thoughts are our own. Like a tongue twister. So, anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the show with Loke, the Lowdown, and we'll be here to talk more BS. I'm sure he'll have more wild shit that he'll want to talk about with all sweet baby. You know that man.
He's still last time I was listening, I was like, he's still on it, but I get it. It is what it is, but relax, brother. Relax.
Oh, my man. And fucking Christ. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Peace.
Akuma ain't on here yet. God damn it.